Well, hello everybody and welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to take a look at the Object 906 and the Tu-14T requested by Tasty Bread. I wonder if he's a white loaf, a granary loaf, or a brown loaf sort of dude. Maybe he'll let me know in the comments. So, he asked for this combo because I said to him, well, I've got the 906, never driven it. I've got the Tu-14T, never flown it. Yeah. And I've played one game in this so far. It has been torture because it was a 9-0 game. Obviously, I was completely stuck, and the one time where I actually did well in the Object, well, decently okay, like getting scouts and stuff like that, and getting a kill and stuff like that. I bring in the Tu-14T to do a carpet bomb, and a Falcon survives two 250kg bombs dropping right next to it, and then it one-shots me with its 30 mils. Lovely. Now, I'm not blaming the bomber for that, or myself for that, I'm just blaming Gainjin's bullshit, but, well, that's standard. So as per usual, in the description below there'll be usual links to the TikTok, the Discord, and the Patreon. Of course, if you want to support me there, you can do. And special shout out to my Patreon members, Bossnas and Ramraj18 for supporting the channel via Patreon. So, what have I learned about this vehicle so far? Well, this thing's actually pretty cracked. So, this thing appears to be based on either the, well, at least one of the objects. It's partially related to the PT, looking at the back of it, because it looks similar to a PT. I don't know a whole lot about this vehicle, so, you know, it's something that I can't really tell you much about. I don't know a lot about it. Obviously, the only main things that I do know is it can go just as fast forward as it can go backwards, but also, it's auto-loaded. Now, this is interesting because this vehicle doesn't look like it's auto-loaded, you know. Like, when you look at the internals, anyway, it looks to me like it's not auto-loaded, but it actually is. It's a 4.3 second auto-loader, which is insane. But obviously, the main drawback is, of course, we have no armor, but, well, you're playing a light tank. That's how it should be. Now, the Tu-14T, I've not had great success with this thing. As I said, I dropped two 250kg bombs right next to a Falcon, and watched both bombs explode, only get one of the two crew members, and yeah, it just flipped the guns around, looked at me in the same general direction, fired a single burst, and then just shot me out the sky in a single shot. So, yeah, this is quite a large target for Tank RB, and obviously with the stock bomb load, it's not the best, but still, it's okay. Now, I do plan to review this thing in the future at some point. Obviously, same with a lot of the jets in the game, like early jets and everything. I do need to get around to them, but considering how much I keep getting swamped with requests and stuff like that, and obviously I've got my own videos to do, like the series and everything, then I've got the Pokemon stuff, I just don't get time. So if you are waiting for jet reviews from me, I can only apologise, but, well, start telling people to stop giving me requests, and I might be able to, you know, get some time to do it, but I digress. But honestly, I think the Object 906 is definitely a tank I'm going to enjoy once I get a bit more time into it. But the Tu-14T, I don't think I will. So, I don't know if I'd even review this thing yet. I'm still not 100% sure about it. But the stock bomb load is better than the IL-28, so that's kind of why I said to him, well, I'd rather fly this because it has the better bomb load. But honestly, this tank feels alright to play. So, let's get into a game, see how we do. And welcome to the match. We're in an 8.7 game this time, and we're on the Maginot line, but the winter version. And of course, because I've not played this thing, I have to see what that guy's said in the chat. I don't have the winter camouflage unlocked, so yeah. Still, I know a couple of spots on this map. I don't know if they're going to be too great in this thing because of its being Russian and everything. But we will see what we can do. There's another guy over there. That's Orwell. Come on, get the gun down. Get the gun down. Get the gun down, you Russian piece of shit. How did we bounce a heat round? And how did he survive that? How did we survive that? Okay, this thing has Russian bias written all over it, apparently. What's that? Well, it was a Type 74. That's him dead. This thing feels disgusting. Like, genuinely. I've only played this. This is my second game in this tank. The fact I just survived multiple heat rounds shows how busted it is. But I digress. It shouldn't have survived any of those heat rounds, but... Well, I had to get aggressive, because this thing doesn't have any gun depression. Which, you know, standard for Russian tanks, but... This is what happens when you're used to playing nations with actually good gun depression. And you're on a map where you kind of need good gun depression. Okay. Let's get a move on, and move a bit further in. There is another spot I could use, which is a bit more forgiving for this sort of lack of gun depression. I've just seen that up there. I don't know what it was. I couldn't make it out because of the hill line. A little bit high, maybe? I don't know what it is. I don't want to piss it off any further. Oh, that is bad. Yep, engine's dead. That's fine. The fact I just survived that is insane. Are we okay? Is the engine fine? Okay, the radiator's repaired. So, yeah, we're stuck here for a moment until the engine repairs itself. Now, because I don't have parts, yeah, I can't repair my vehicle properly, so we are going to be a lot slower now. So, we can try and get a teammate to help us, but this is Tank RB, no one helps each other, so... I'm just saying. If I had to suspect what I thought was up there, it's a T-58, which is that new premium thing. It's like a ridiculously priced vehicle as well. I see something there, hold on. Ah, just missed. God damn it. I think that guy's still up on the hill as well, the one that we scouted earlier. Yeah, this tank is not healthy. There's something there. I was going to say that looked like a pattern. That's him. I do love the sounds of the autoloader, by the way. I don't know if anyone else agrees with me on that, but this does sound awesome. Okay, that guy up there is dead. Maybe if he pokes his nose out there, I can get a kill. Oh, we'll be honest, like, this thing only has about 70 grams of explosive in its 85mm shell. But honestly, you don't feel it. It feels like more. They're going to risk sitting here, but I'm prepared to take that risk. So the guy's over there, so let's get moving. Anything over here? There is actually, hold on. I can see it there, I don't know what it is. That's the new T-58, okay. Commander Gunner. I don't know how I penned that, but sure. We'll take it. Let's back up into cover with our limited speed. So where's the dude from over there gone? Okay, they're dropping on us. We need to move. I can't really go anywhere because that T-58 will see me and completely destroy me. In fact, I've got an idea. Hold on. Back it up. Oh, wait. Nice. Got him. Just back it up. We have got black smoke coming out the engine, so it will be obvious that we are not spaded or stock. But, well, we have to do what we have to do, unfortunately, folks. Still, we are on 4 kills. We're not doing too bad. We will need to jump in the plane soon, though, because it's getting a bit dicey. I don't know how that T-58's doing. I think I only damaged the crew. Or took out the crew, sorry. There, look. There's a pattern there that looked like M48. Wait. No, that's a T-55. I don't know how I penned that, but we're not gonna gloss. We're just gonna gloss over that, yeah? Oh, come on! Oh, great. There's an AA up. That's gonna prove to be difficult. That AA needs to die before we do anything in that plane. But I can't delay it much longer. Alright. I'm gonna have to jump in the plane in a moment because, well... What's that? Oh, that's a AMX-50 thing in my mob. Got him. He's down. Right, I'm gonna have to jump in that plane regardless of that frickin' AA and just hope I can get it. Let me see if I can get an angle on that AA though. Oh baby, come on. Give me some power. I know you're not happy. Yeah, I can hear it. That sounds like a Vulcan, which is a bad thing. That sounds like a Vulcan, and they also have a Vik up as well. I know that's Swedish. I'm going to try and limp over. I've only got HE left as well, so that's something we have to consider. Wait, there. That's one down. Good. I couldn't remember the name of it. M163 Hobit Thingamabob. So I only have HE left, and I'm hoping that I can find the other one and kill it. Because I can't stay on C. I'm too damaged for that. There's the other one. I've just seen it. Frontal armor to it, even though it's probably not going to matter in this thing, because it's got no armor. Oh dear, this is stressful. There's something. Oh, I'm dead. The HE didn't kill anything, it just got the driver. Right, so our best hope now is we spawn the plane and hope for the best. I wasn't far off a nuke in a stock 906. That is crazy. So I know for a fact they have radar guns on that. Okay, he's down. Good. I know for a fact that I know for a fact they have like radar lead indicators, so we have to be careful of that. But hey, I did pretty well. I think I can say that in a stock 906. But honestly, that tank is disgusting. The fact that it's auto-loaded and the fact that I survived 2 heat rounds in it is crazy. But also annoyed that my heat round, or my HE round, did nothing. Okay, Tu-14T is down. That's good. That's good. We're just going to have to hope we can find a target, drop the bombs on it, and hope for the best. There's a ZSU up as well, and I know how dangerous those things are. Trust me, I played enough 6.7 Germany to know that. I can't see Toffee. That's the only problem. We're going to have to go lower, and I don't want to go lower. Something's already shooting at us. I can see something going for C. So let's carpet bomb C. 8 bombs out. Breaking off. I don't know. They might think I've dropped a big boy. But I haven't. I've only dropped a small load of bombs. I got hits, but that's not good enough. I've still got 4 bombs left, so let's swing it back round. Use the cloud as cover. Hopefully, anyway. Let's see. I can't see anything, but I'm just going to drop the bombs anyway. Bombs out. I can hear something. Sounds like an M163. So I'm just going to maneuver. Let's go to the bomb camera and see if we can get them. Kind of bombs hit in time is my question. Those might hit him. Maybe? No. That's unfortunate. And I'm not going in with guns, that's for sure. I am not going in with guns. This thing does have 2 forward guns, for those that don't know. But I really don't want to, because this thing will just fall apart the moment you look at it funny. I mean, I can try and strafe a target, but that is high risk. You know what? Fuck it. You only live once. Let's go full Joe says fuck it mode. Yep, that was about right. I was expecting that. I didn't even see that, Bradley. Well, we tried it. We can spawn another one, so I think we will. We might as well. That was just unfortunate that the bombs landed so far away. But that's fine. Getting lag. That's not my PC doing that, by the way. My PC is at stable temperatures as normal. Yeah. It's not my PC. I'll tell you that right now. Everyone's been having issues with War Thunder. Same with, whilst I might as well bring it up, Borderlands 4. Everyone's been having issues with that game. I would love to know why Randy Pitchford is just like being such a bitch about it. I mean, I've played and platinumed the entire Borderlands series on my PlayStation, and it's kind of ridiculous that, you know, it's gone this far. Like, Borderlands has come this far, and yet they've basically tanked the series because of it. But I digress. So, I remember where that Bradley roughly was. I can see AA fire as well, around about there-ish. Maybe I can get a cheeky bomb drop on. Or just do like a high-speed bomb pass. There's a jet there, hold on. That's a Sky Knight. Get low, get low, get low. Get low before that thing rips us to pieces. That's a Sky Knight, I know that much. Light low. That's a Sky Knight, that's going to be a problem. Alright, bomb doors shut, throttles to full power. I don't think he saw us, which is a good thing, but he might have done. No, he's not seeing us, okay. Swinging it back round. This is the problem with playing such a large aircraft at this BR. Like, so many people have radar guns, like, there's not a lot you can do about it. Okay, the F3D is down, but there's still a Bradley up, which I know will absolutely mince me with that Bushmaster. And that helicopter just went down to said Bradley. Well, what I can maybe do is, I can see an aircraft up on the right. I can maybe go for him. Excuse me. I don't know what that is. That is an IL-28, a German one. Can I maybe mince some of the guns? I'll take it! Nice! IL-28 on IL-28 violence. Also, it wasn't a German one, it was a Hungarian one, but same thing. Like, they're on the enemy side. It's as close as you're going to get. And I even got my daily finish that I didn't finish from yesterday. But yeah, that actually went better than I thought in the 906. Like, as I said, I got quite lucky with the heat rounds and stuff. Is it just me or, like, Russian tanks just don't die to HFS a lot of the time? Like, light tanks especially, but no, this genuinely felt fun to play. Like, obviously, being stock is also a bit of an issue, but honestly, this thing felt really good to play. As for this thing, all I will say is I'm not particularly fond of this thing in Ground RB. I don't think, like, I'd rather just, well, in fact, what's around this BR? Let's think about it. 7.7. There's not really a lot. Like, obviously, this is now set to Air RB, so that's why it's 8.0 here. Personally, like, there's not a lot of option, but, like, you know, at least the MiG-9s, they have good guns and they're decently maneuverable compared to this thing. But fair enough, if you are playing, like, 7.7 Russia or 8.0 Russia, this is probably one of the best picks, but, like, to me, it just feels like it's too big of a target, and, you know, it's vulnerable to a lot of anti-aircraft systems that are around that BR. I mean, for crying out loud, you can run into a Gepard with this thing, which, I'm no expert, but I do not want to be facing 35mm cannons. But anyway, I really hope you enjoyed seeing today's combo. It's definitely something unique and something I've not done before, but honestly, I actually kind of enjoyed the 906. I don't really enjoy the Tu-14T, but, well, that's what happens when you're facing radar guns, but still. Anyway, I'll see you all next time.